I bought this studio microphone for just €21.70, which is extremely cheap for a condenser mic. So, can it record studio quality vocals, or does it belong in the trash? Let's find out. I first saw this Devine M-Mic at my friend Stain's place. He uses them for his podcast, and when he told me the price, I was honestly a bit shocked. So, being the cheapskate that I am, I immediately ordered a pair so I could test them for myself. Cheap condenser mics usually sound harsh and brittle in highs, so I'm kind of curious to see if these have that issue as well. It's fair to say that this probably won't sound like a $1,000 microphone, but who knows, maybe this will surprise us. The advertised price for this microphone is €59, but it's discounted almost constantly. At the time of making this video, it's available for €24.30, and as I mentioned, I even got it a bit cheaper. So if you keep an eye out, you can often get one under €25. But the real question is, of course, should you? Let's have a look at what comes in the box. Surprisingly, quite a lot. You don't only get the mic itself, but also an XLR cable to connect it to your audio interface, a shock mount, and even a little tripod to use it on your desk. The tripod is almost too small for this mic though, and not the most stable, but with what I've spent, I'm not complaining. It's a nice little extra. It's really awesome that they include a cable with this microphone. Most mics don't come with one. It's not very long, but the fact that it's included at all is kind of surprising at this price. Just makes it easy to get started right away. Talking about getting started right away, there's also a USB version of this microphone that you can use without an audio interface. I'm not testing that one in this video, but let me know if that's something you'd like to see. Let's have a closer look at the microphone. Now this is supposed to be a cardioid microphone, which means that it mainly picks up sound in front of the mic. It's a little bit lighter than my Lewitt LCT 440 Pure, but it's not like it feels terribly cheap. The body actually feels pretty sturdy and well built. From the outside you can see the capsule, which is the part of the microphone that actually records the sound. There's a little foam windscreen inside of the grill that probably won't fully replace a pop filter, but at least it will help to not get any spit on the capsule. Alright, let's plug it in and hear how it sounds. I'll record a vocal take both with this microphone and the Lewitt mic I mentioned earlier, which costs 10 times as much. I'll record them side by side through my AudioFuse Studio interface, both at the same gain level. I will label them as mic 1 and mic 2, so it's not immediately obvious which is which.
Check, check, 1, 2, check. Check, check, 1, 2, check. Check, check, 1, 2, check. Check, check, 1, 2, check.
Alright, let's pause for a second and let me know which one you think sounds best and which is which. While you're typing your disassertion in the comments, let's have a closer look. Mic 1 seems to have a bit more volume, even though the gain was set to the same level. Let's match the volume first.
Check, check, 1, 2, check. Check, check, 1, 2, check. Check, check, 1, 2, check. Check, check, 1, 2, check.
So, mic 1 has a little more audible self noise. Mic 2 also has noise, but more as a low frequency rumble rather than in the vocal range. If we take a look at the tone of the mics, we hear that both mics perform quite well. Mic 1 has a small resonance at about 2300 Hz and a bit more proximity effect, making it sound a bit more colored in the lower mids. Mic 2 sounds slightly harsher in the sibilance region, but a bit cleaner in the mids. Depending on the source and your environment, these issues might or might not be a problem, and it's nothing that cannot be fixed by proper mic placement and a little EQ, so yeah. I'm no longer gonna make you wait. Mic 1 is the Devine mic and mic 2 is the Lewitt mic. After comparing, I'd say the worst part of the Devine mic is the self noise. However, I think it's still very manageable. And I'm also not sure if comparing it to a mic that is 10 times its price is really fair. And to be honest, it also does hold up quite well to the Lewitt mic. I also have to mention that I've received vocal takes from artists that were recorded with way more expensive mics, and those mics didn't sound half as good as this one. But comparison is a thief of joy. This is advertised as a studio microphone, so let's see if we can make a song with it.
One eternity later.
I recorded some rap and some singing vocals with it, just to test how it handles different styles. Please take in mind, I'm not a rapper or singer, this is purely to see if the mic can handle the job. This is how it sounds straight out of the microphone without a pop filter.
Scrolling through my stories like you low-key slick, watching every move but you never like shit. Eyes on me hustling, got your breasts in your screen, but your name don't pop, you just lurk like a fiend.
And this is how that sounds with a basic vocal chain applied to it.
Scrolling through my stories like you low-key slick, Watching every move, but you never like shit. Eyes on me hustling, got your breasts in your screen, but your name don't pop, you just lurk like a fiend.
And here's the singing part.
Name buzz, you just watching me, yeah, you just watching. You just watching me, yeah, you just watching. You ain't knocking me, boy, keep on walking. Buzz got you knocking knees, go, keep on clocking.
For the price, I think this microphone is an absolute steal. Perfect for a rapper or singer starting out, or as a mic for a podcast or streaming. I'd honestly put it above mics that cost a lot more. By the way, I'm not saying this mic is perfect. It does have some issues, like there's a bit of saturation in the midst that you can't really get rid of. But if you're on a budget and you really want to record yourself, then there's a lot of bang for your buck here. There's one caveat. I can only find this mic on a website called Box Music, which mainly ships within Western Europe. They do say they can ship internationally on request, but that might add costs. However, on the outside, the design looks similar to the T-Bone SC400, although that one does not seem to have the foam behind the grill. But that definitely makes me think this is some kind of white label product, which means it might also be sold elsewhere under a different brand name. If you would know anything about that, please share it with the rest of us. So what do you think? Does it sound good or is it trash? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Here's more of the track recorded with this microphone.
Look at what this guy is saying about you.
Hey freak, is that true?
Shit. Scrolling through my stories like you low-key slick. Watching every move, but you never like shit. Eyes on me hustling, got your breasts in your screen, but your name don't pop, you just lurk like a fiend. Heard you got a lot to say when I ain't around, throwing shade in the DMs, trying to drag me down. Trying to pull a fast one on me all over town, but you're quiet like a mouse when I come around. Fool you on that lame stuff, I'm on that insane stuff. Cooking up flames, bruh. You just throwing shade, huh? Saying you a beast, but you ain't in the game much. Talking big moves, but never let your name buzz. You just watching me, yeah, you just watching. You just watching me, yeah, you just watching. You ain't knocking me, boy, keep on walking. Buzz got you knocking knees, go, keep on clocking. I heard talk, yeah, cool story, bro. Same old scripts, same weak ass show. I used to give it thought, now I feel sorry, yo. Now you're dismissed like a weekend hoe. You tap, I move, that's the gap, you watch, I win. That's the map, you swipe, you groove. Dog that crap, you botch, I grin. That's a fact, you flex, I love. Not impressed, you stress, I jet. Not obsessed, you beg for cloud. I placed the bet, I made the wave, you just got wet. Boy, you want that lame stuff, I'm on that insane stuff. Drip like a rain flood, you just playing fake though. Say you run the game bluff, I don't ever change up. Heard your name once, then it straight up went to fade, bruh. You just watching me, yeah, you just watching. You just watching me, yeah, you just watching. You ain't knocking me, boy, keep on walking. Buzz got you knocking knees, go, keep on clocking.
I never dreamed about success.
You just watching me, yeah, you just watching.
I work for it.
Work
for it. Work for it.
Keep on clocking. You just watching me, yeah, you just watching. You just watching me, yeah, you just watching. You ain't knocking me, boy, keep on walking. Buzz got you knocking knees, go, keep on clocking.
Work for it.
Oh, you're still here. Hit that subscribe button if you liked it that much.